Hello world, this is Jay coming to you from this beautiful planet we call Earth. I want to talk to you today about challenge. You cannot have the proper challenge and not change. You can change for the best or you can change for the worse. As some people say, for the better or for the not so good. But you know what? I like extremes myself. But here's the thing. If you don't go through something, you cannot get to something. It's that simple. Frederick Douglass once said, there's no success without struggle. I concur, brother. Understand one thing. As Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. So what we need to do, we need to first of all stop asking everybody, what should I do? How should I act? What should I think? What we need to do, we need to ask ourselves. We need to look inside and say, what are the answers to the questions that I have? I have a t-shirt that I put out there, and the t-shirt says, I have the answer to everything. And that's true. I have the answer to everything. You think that's a joke, right? Yeah. No, it's not. I have the answer to everything. But guess what? Sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes the answer is yes. And a lot of times the answer is I don't know. It's very simple. If you don't know, say you don't know, then get with the person that's asking the question and find out. Let me tell you a short story. There's a young man, he wanted to buy a car, 19 years old, young, college student. So he went to his mother. He said, Mom, I want to get this car. And she said, baby, you have no credit. He said, I know, that's what they told me. He said, I need a cosigner. And she said, you want me to cosign for you? It almost made me laugh just now. He said, yes, ma'am. Southern gentleman, that's what it was. She said, okay, I'll co-sign for you. She said, but first of all, what you need to do for me is you need to show me that you are responsible enough for me to co-sign for you. He said, how will I do that? I have no credit. I have no job. I have no money. I'm in college. She said, that's what you need to do. She said, you need to get a job. You need to get better grades in school, and then you come back to me. Until then, you take the bus. See, the moral of the story is that you can be a co-signer, but once you become a co-signer, that means you are accountable. You are responsible. I can't give you all the answers that you need. Only you can, because I can give you the questions. Once you become responsible, then you become not just the co-signee, you become the co-creator. Now you have gone from co-signee to co-creator. You have a co-signer and you have a co-creator. Now, let's talk about this. It's very simple. We have so many people out there saying, Jay. So I say, hey. They say, Jay, tell me something, man. I say, I've told you time and time again. You cannot come to me and I give you the answer about what you need to do in your life, because we have triggers. There are triggers for bad things and triggers for good things. The triggers for the bad thing, guess what? It takes the same amount of energy to do the bad things as it does to do the good things. Understand. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same result. I'm sorry. I think you missed that. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same results. It's very simple. Don't make easy into hard. This world has been made far too complicated by far too simple people. That's one reason I keep my videos short. It's probably one of the longest ones that you'll see. But I want to make a point here. And the point is that you have to be your own best friend. I ask people all the time, in order to get to your point of being from co-signee to co-creator, you got to be your own best friend. I ask people, who is your best friend? You know what? I asked Laverne, she says Shirley. I asked Tom, he says Jerry. You know? I asked Lamont Sanford, he says, you get the picture. But no one has ever told me that my own best friend is me. Because if you can be your own best friend, how can I even be a mediocre friend for you? First of all, I have to see the best in you, and I have to see the best of you coming back to you before I can even echo that. So understand this. What I want to tell you is this. I want to let you know that your dash will take you from co-signee to co-creator, from somebody else being your best friend to you being your own best friend, to death. Somebody said one time, I will get the job done, but guess what? I am done when I'm done. Let me tell you something. I'm done when I'm dead. That's when I stop. Until you put me 6 feet under, 4 feet under, then I'm never done. So understand, your second nature is what we've been embracing all of our lives. Your second nature takes you from stupid to stupider. It takes you from crazy to crazier. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to show you the proper tools to use to take you from mundane to magnificent. And that will place you in the realm of your first nature. And your first nature is your true self. And your true self is yourself. So remember, if you be yourself, you can free yourself.